Hey, good morning everyone. Tuesday morning, the 16th of February 2021. This morning's devotional is a reading from Hebrews chapter 2, verse 1, which reads, "We must pay more careful attention, therefore, to what we have heard, so that we do not drift away." How well do you pay attention to detail? How attentive are you when someone is speaking to you? Do you listen to them or just hear them? Many of the problems we experience in life is either because we do not listen or pay close attention to the details. Sometimes we may reckon that they are just boring details, yet they are there for a reason. A good example of this is when we try and reproduce a delicious meal from a recipe. It normally comes with step-by-step instructions on how to achieve that. Now, if you're anything like me, I like to fly by the seat of my pants. Sometimes it works, and often more times than not, it is a real disaster. Ask Lynn, she'll tell you, and she always has to step in and fix what I broke. Perhaps even trying to build a house without proper plans, you will miss some important detail. The same is applicable to Scripture. Everything we find in Scripture is there for a reason. Paul, writing to the Romans in Romans chapter 15, verse 4, writes, "For everything that was written in the past was written to teach us, so that through endurance," and I've circled this word, "and the encouragement of Scriptures, we might have hope." From the Transfiguration story in Mark chapter 9, verses 2 to 9, we find that God tells the disciples to listen to Jesus. He does not do this just because he likes to give instructions, but rather for their disciples and others like you and me to be more alert and to listen with the 2 ears with which we were created, so that we may be able to convey the lessons contained in the Scriptures. When we pay more careful attention to that which we have heard, we find that we are able to sort gossip from fact, do our work more effectively by following the instructions, listen to those around us, especially our spouses and children. The biggest complaint in many relationships is that the other partner does not listen. We hear what we want to hear, but very seldom listen. My dear friends, let us begin to pay more careful attention to that which we have heard from a reliable source, in this instance from the Scriptures, and not that which the world would want and desire for us to pay attention to. With those few words, my prayer is, may the Lord be with you, may he bless you, may he cause his face to shine upon you, and be with you always. And always remember, we need to pay more careful attention to what we have heard, so that we do not drift away. Goodbye.